Alright. I wanted to go through the side stories because I'm trying to figure them out, as I don't really understand it, what it's all about. But yeah, I discovered that they do the voice acting themselves, so I don't have to read any of this. So you're just gonna be hearing my reactions. But I was guessing that this is basically all the stuff that happens after I basically give them Marian.
Hey, Snow White, are you okay?
Oh, I'm okay.
You certainly don't look it.
Appearances can be deceiving.
She's hungry.
What drivel dost thee spew?
Shall we switch? Snow White has had to carry Marian this whole time.
Oh, she can carry her and her weapons? We discovered, well, I don't know when I'm going to release it, but during my affection story with her, she said that she couldn't carry me. She already had like a max load.
Thine armor is also most prodigious. I'm sure 'tis a most formidable weight to bear.
It's no picnic, that's for sure.
Let's switch then.
No.
As I live and breathe, she is sound asleep.
Passed out is more like it. Take a break, Snow White.
Do not blame thyself. You had nothing to do with her ending up this way.
It's my fault.
Very well. Let's say it is. Be that as it may, we will share your burden.
Both emotional and physical.
Be unburdened by what has been.
Is it so difficult to comprehend? Are we not comrades?
Come on, let me carry her. It may not seem like it, but I'm quite adept at carrying things.
When did thou develop such prowess? Ah, I see. Thine skills must have blossomed whilst helping the others recuperate.
That too, but I've also hauled my fair share of deer.
A deer?
Never mind.
Wait, what is she talking
Forget
about?
I said anything. Come on, hand her over to me.
Very well. Be gentle with her.
Snow White carefully hands over Marian, whom she had been carrying, to Rapunzel.
Let's see. Gather the arms, then lift onto the shoulders like so.
Impressive.
I told you so. Let's get a move on, shall we?
Rapunzel starts to walk off. Drag, drag. Marian's feet drag on the ground.
Her feet are being subjected to the most unusual punishment.
So long as it doesn't slow down the pace, it should be fine.
This is true.
Her poor feet.
Are you awake?
Where am I? Let go of me!
Marian squirms frantically, and Rapunzel staggers as she attempts to restrain her.
Okay, I'm putting you down. Just relax.
Let me go!
Chill out, will you? If you keep flopping around, you'll end up touching me.
Calm down, Rapunzel.
I said let go!
Oh, yes!
What is wrong with her? Oh my god. Why is she like this? You know, the thing is, I asked why she's like this, and I already know why she's like this. It's all because of Red Hood. Red Hood gave her some porn mags, and now she's... she's like this. Thud. Rapunzel collapses to the ground in a heap. she...
Where is the commander?
she up like that?
See the commander. You can't do that. I'm going to see him, and that's final. You can't. Commander? Commander! Where are you? Rappy! Anise! Neon! Where are you? Anybody? Has everyone abandoned me? This isn't real!
No.
Commander!
I do feel a bit bad for her, but then I always remember that she tried to feed everyone spiders. Just like someone You know, she learned it from frickin' Snow White. It's all Snow White's fault.
I told you, he's not here. We're the only ones here.
That's impossible. I want to go back. I want to see the commander. Is it this way?
No.
I knew that. I was going to head in the opposite direction.
If you go back now, they'll have you dissected on an operating table within an hour.
I can defend myself.
I'm sure you can. But you wouldn't be the only one in danger. They would kill your precious commander. He will do whatever it takes to protect you. And as punishment for turning his back on the entire Ark, they'll kill him.
The situation truly is most unjust. A bitter pill to swallow, forsooth. But what of the feelings of my lord who sent you to us? He has put you in our care because he himself is powerless. Try to understand. Now is not the time to fuss.
What he needs right now is time. Time to become stronger. So you must be patient.
I must gather allies. You know, surprisingly, actually, Cecil became a pretty good ally. I'm actually...
What if he doesn't come back for me?
Do you really take him for the mendacious type?
No. The commander would never lie to me.
There you have it. Hence why we're asking you to wait a little longer. He will come back for you. And until then, we will protect you. I promise.
Keep walking. The road is long.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
She seems to have
The
calmed
road
down.
is long and arduous.
Praise the heavens. Had she continued to be so obstreperous, our journey would have been most trying. Should she utilize her strength fully, it would be impossible for us to stop her. If they had taught her the way of the sword, she would have been legendary.
Are you tempted?
If I said no, it would be a lie. I've never seen someone with such physical prowess.
We all know how interested you are in physical strength.
Ugh.
Oh, to be a mentor watching all the physical developments of their disciples' physiques.
Jesus Christ.
Perhaps teaching the pleasures of the flesh to the most learned disciples. Yes, yes!
Oh my god. My Jesus Christ, man, she just... I really wish I have gotten her so I could go through her affection story and see how fucking crazy she is.
Where are we going?
A safe place.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
Nowhere is safe up on the surface. So where are we going?
It's a place raptures have no interest in. That's where you'll be living. Until your Prince Charming comes back for you.
I see. How far do we have to go?
At our current speed, it will take about a week on foot.
What? A week? 5 whole days?
A week is 7 days.
Oh, right! I knew that! I was just testing you!
Those other days are vacation days where we don't walk.
I assure you that I'm well aware of how many days are in a week. You don't have to test me.
What's waiting for us over there?
You'll find out when you get there. Keep walking.
Alright.
She really is pushing her hard.
You're right.
Yeah, Snow White is so mean. I don't even know how long this is gonna go.
Excuse me. Hey!
It's Snow White.
What? Is that your real name?
Isn't that what you were about to ask me?
No. It's just that the sun is down, and...
Yes, night has fallen.
I was told I should sleep at night.
By who?
The commander.
That's because he's human. Something which we are not. Foregoing sleep will not pose a problem for us.
So, we just keep walking?
Yes. If we sleep, it will take twice as long. And as you're well aware, the surface is far from accommodating. We keep moving.
Alright.
Snow White, we should rest a bit.
I agree.
No. Unless we have no other choice, we should avoid camping outside altogether.
Now would be a good time for us to rest.
And what made you come to that conclusion?
Marian is really struggling.
It's all in her head. Nikkes do not experience fatigue.
You know as well as I do that's not true. We have to maintain a steady pace the entire way through.
The problem is they still have their human brain still kind of left in there.
If one of us increases the pace too much, it'll be too much for the others. If one side increases the pace, it'd be too much to handle.
What the heck?
She would beg you to stop. She'd cry that she couldn't take it anymore. Oh yes. Right there, that's it.
Is she? What is she? What? Scarlet, do something.
There's a stream nearby. We should rest here. You mustn't underestimate the value of a good rest. For hardy folks like us who wander the surface, we can disregard our physical conditions. But such a thing could be dangerous for normal Nikkes. The strain could result in a mind switch. You of all people should know that.
Marian only came up from the Ark today.
Very well. I didn't take everything into consideration. Let's take a break.
Are you okay, Marian?
Not really.
Let's stay here and rest for a bit, okay?
Okay.
Hang in there.
God.
None of you happen to have a blanket, do you?
A blanket. I gotta say, Rapunzel. Oh my god. The more.
We're camping outdoors. Sorry to break it to you, but the bare ground will have to suffice. Just a moment. I'll try to find something for you to lie on.
Why not your hair?
No, it's okay. I can manage.
Are you hungry?
I am.
She complains about it. She always wants food.
I didn't ask you. Besides, you're always hungry. Are you hungry, Marian?
I'm okay.
Your body is telling us otherwise. I'll chance a visit to that stream close by. If I'm lucky, I could catch a few freshwater fish.
Huh.
What's a fish?
Would you like to see?
Yes.
Then follow me. You can keep me company.
Is she supposed to be sleeping? Nearby stream.
These are proving tougher to catch than I anticipated.
What are you doing exactly?
This is a tool called a fishing rod used to catch fish in the water.
Don't be silly. Fish come from the refrigerator.
There are various types of fish in the world.
Do they taste good?
Their flavor is on a whole different plane, far exceeding whatever you have had in the Ark.
So when will the fish come out?
Patience, my friend. Nothing gets accomplished by rushing. Oh. Hey. Don't look so sad.
But I am sad.
That is how the world works. As there are happy things, so there are sad things. How can life be full of only good things? How were things when you were with your commander?
It was nice.
So those were happy days.
Oh, maybe she could have. Because she was crying a whole
And
bunch.
today is a sad day. That's all there is to it.
When will the good times come back?
That is up to you. Let me impart upon thee the secret to living life. Think only of the good things. Then the good times will last longer and the melancholy will quickly fade. Should thou commence thinking of only good things now, and set your heart to creating good things, The sadness of today will be washed away like tears in the rain.
So I should think of only the commander?
That would be one way of doing it. Think about the day you will be reunited. Isn't it pretty to think so?
Yes, it is.
Think about that then. Let those thoughts fill you with resolve and the will to live, and things will be different.
What should I call you?
My name is Scarlet.
Scarlet. What are the good things that you think about?
Me?
She better not say alcohol. I think of cutting the queen's throat. How ironic that she is sitting right next to you.
I think about the beauty of nature.
What makes that so good?
How wonderful it would feel to slash the throat of the one responsible for making the world what it has become.
Gazing at its majesty provides a pleasure that never diminishes.
I don't think I quite understand.
You don't have to. If you knew everything, what fun life would be. Oh!
Splash. There's a small burst of activity in the stream, and Scarlet's fishing rod bends. Attached to the end of the fishing line is a fish the length of a forearm.
This is a big one.
Whoa! What is that thing? It's still moving!
This is what they call a fish. How does it feel to see one in person?
It looks kind of funny.
Well, thou art nothing if not brutally honest.
Is this what we're going to eat?
That's right. We can't eat it straight away, though. We'll have to cook it first.
You know, the thing is, I'm starting to wonder if Scarlet isn't as alcoholic as I thought she was. I still prefer the old version of her over the, the current version of her.
Whoa! I also... never mind.
Come here and sit. It might be hard since it's your first time, but try catching one yourself.
Okay.
So that was the end of part 1. This place has interesting music. Alright, let's go to stage. Scarlet and Marian come back with their arms full of fish.
Wow, those are some real whoppers. How did you manage to catch so many?
Am I dreaming?
Marian caught the lion's share of them. She's a natural.
Should we light a small fire? Nothing so big as to draw attention to ourselves. Scarlet can clean the fish, and I'll handle the cooking.
As for me, I'll get ready to eat.
Oh my god! Why? Why? I'm... Snow White, I'm becoming very disappointed in you.
Could you at least go wash your face first? You've got drool dripping down your chin.
I don't mind.
Why don't you set up the jammer then?
Rapunzel pulls out a neatly tied bundle of her hair, which she had previously removed.
On it. You're not going to eat without me, are you?
We won't take a bite until you're back, so don't worry.
All right. I'm choosing to trust you.
Snow White walks away.
Marian, you can lie down over there and rest.
Rapunzel gestures at some old blankets, which have been spread out.
Are those blankets? Where did you get those?
Turns out there was a village close by. They may not measure up to what you'd find in the Ark, but they'll be better than nothing. Go ahead.
Marian awkwardly plops down on the old blankets. Rapunzel quickly sets to collecting some kindling, then ignites a bunch of dry grass with a fire starter. The spark catches, and before long the surroundings are illuminated by dancing flames. Scarlet quickly guts and scales the fish, then hands them to Rapunzel, who skewers them on an iron rod she found lying nearby. Rapunzel then places the impaled fish near the fire.
Our speed hath improved verily.
I'm glad we're at least getting better at something. It's a pity there's no salt. How are you holding up, Marian? Are you comfortable?
I I'm fine.
This will take some time to cook, so you can sleep for a bit. I'll wake you up when it's done. Get some rest. We'll protect you.
As soon as Rapunzel finishes speaking, Marian feels her eyelids getting heavy. The soft blankets, the crackling of the fire, the flickering flames. Marian quickly falls asleep without even realizing it. Is she gonna have a flashback?
That was fast.
How hard it must have been for her.
Fate has not been kind to her. It will only get worse going forward.
A heretic coming back to humanity's side. Just saying it out loud seems outrageous. She has a difficult life ahead of her.
What can we do for her?
We must teach her how to press on, how to endure. Even when you're alone. We have 2 weeks. We have to teach her everything we can during that time.
Dost thou believe there will be a time when she is alone?
It is a certainty. And when that time comes, we cannot be sure which side she will choose to stand on. As long as Believer is present, things will not fall apart entirely, but there are always uncertainties.
That is what I believe as well. How do you think Snow White will feel?
Snow White has already started. She's teaching her in her own way. You don't need to worry about that.
Very well.
You haven't eaten yet, have you?
Shh.
Have you eaten?
No, we
Just
haven't.
doesn't quite.
It still needs to cook some more.
I'm sure we could eat it now and be fine.
That's not the point. It simply wouldn't taste good.
Again, I don't see the problem.
Just hold your horses.
Ah, fine.
Jesus. Come on, Snow White.
Whoa! I've never tasted something like this before.
She's even She's drooling. But where? Oh, there. Okay, I see. They have the sticks on the ground, or the wood. But Snow White is. She's drooling.
Dost thou enjoy it?
Very much.
Then have mine.
Really?
Certainly. Take it.
You can have mine as well.
Okay, thanks.
What is it, Snow White? Something wrong?
Do I have to give her mine too?
Well, we already gave her ours, so you can keep yours to yourself.
Yeah.
Forsooth, Marian's appetite truly is most prodigious. Then again, this is her first time eating proper food from up on the surface. 'Tis most sensible.
They had to add in the sound.
Oh my gosh, this is really delicious.
Take it.
Snow White gives the fish she was holding in to Marian.
Oh,
Can I eat this too?
Yes.
Thanks.
Snow White.
She gave up
you're
food.
not experiencing a mind switch or anything like that, are you?
No.
Is it good?
Really good.
You're not going to eat the bones, are you?
Are the bones this hard stuff? I don't think I should eat that.
Good.
You could have had at least one Snow White.
It's okay.
After a few moments, the sumptuous fireside banquet has been consumed in its entirety. Marian lies down on the ground sleeping.
Why don't we let Marian stay with us?
We are always in danger. And we don't usually move in a group like this. Today was a special case.
I know, but we can take turns accompanying her.
No. Marian needs a place to stay.
I wonder, this has to be going through their journey to give her to Crown.
She hasn't fully recovered mentally, and she needs something tangible to hold on to. Having a single fixed location is the best option for that. The Ark can no longer serve that function for her. She was driven away, and there is no guarantee that she'll ever be able to go back. Of course, Eden is also an option.
That's not a viable option either. Dorothy is there.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I understand.
You just want to take on a disciple.
I can't deny that.
It's still early. We have things to do.
I know. I know very well. I got a bit greedy. Forgive me. It's best to avoid places like this where the mud is thick. It could be a swamp. Were someone of our mass to fall into a swamp, it would be all over.
What's a swamp?
where ogres are.
Think of it as a pit you can never get out of.
Can't you just jump out of it?
Imagine multiple hands holding you back so that you can't jump.
What would hands be doing in a pit?
I do not speak of real, literal hands.
Are you sure there are hands in there? How do they move?
There are many useful items in abandoned places like this. Blankets, firewood, stuff like that.
Isn't that stealing?
No, since they don't have an owner.
But they might come back.
That won't happen, Marian.
How do you know?
Let me put it this way. If they're covered in dust or cobwebs...
You must kill a rapture the moment you lay eyes on it.
Why do we have to kill it?
If you don't, it will kill you.
Why would it kill us?
Because raptures are bad guys.
Why are raptures bad?
They just are.
Why?
There is no why. They just are.
When venturing off into the unknown, one state of mind is paramount. If you control your mind, there is nothing to fear in this world.
How do you control your mind?
I drink alcohol.
Okay, there she goes.
Huh?
If you drink alcohol, everything in the world becomes perfectly peaceful.
Sounds nice. I'd like a drink.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Hey, wait a minute!
See, this is my problem with current Scarlet. I wouldn't get along with her because I don't like alcohol because I don't like things that mess with your mind. So we wouldn't get along, unfortunately.
When you explore a village, you might find things like books. They're big and heavy and not easy to carry around, but if you take the time to read them, the way you look at the world might change.
What is this book?
No, don't do it.
Blinding Passion, Volume 1? What's a masterpiece doing in a place like this?
Will my perspective on the world change if I read this?
No.
You bet it will. This won't just give you a new perspective, it'll open up a whole new world for you.
Wow. Can I read it?
Do you really want to? Okay. Let me show you.
No.
Remember this. Eat when you can. Don't be picky. Eat whatever you can find.
How do I distinguish what I can eat?
It's simple. Just try eating it.
Is this something I can eat?
Marian points at a nearby rock.
I've never tried it.
Should we?
Sure, let's give it a shot.
She's drooling.
It's good to be adventurous and try new things.
Okay.
Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Scarlet,
Yes?
can I have more alcohol?
No. How is she carrying alcohol around with her unless they find stuff in abandoned places?
You seem to be drinking a lot lately.
My mind's too loud. I want it to be quiet. Give me some more, please.
Fine. One more glass.
Gulp, gulp.
Lovely. Snow White.
What is it?
I tried making rice balls with sawdust and centipedes earlier. And I have to say, I think they're my masterpiece. I put some in your backpack so you can have some whenever you're hungry.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did someone say swallow? Do you guys have food?
Oh my god.
Here, take these rice cake balls.
Wait! You had food the whole... She's drooling! She had... Why was she asking for food when she had food herself?
Thank you so much. I know how much you love these.
Poor Tove. Those weren't rice balls. They were centipedes and sawdust. Oh.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just saying that Snow White probably got the idea.
Rapunzel?
Yes?
Don't you think the fire looks a bit like a man playing with his...
Why? Why?
Oh my. You're right. It absolutely does. Why didn't I think of that?
Jesus Christ.
Huh. I have a feeling things are not going the way I thought.
She's going out.
Bring me some alcohol!
She's becoming an alcoholic and a pervert.
Rapunzel, hold her.
Got it.
Pinch. Where'd she pinch her?
How did you do that in one shot? You're amazing.
The thoroughly satisfied Rapunzel slumps to the ground.
I want booze!
Marian, sit down.
No! I refuse!
Why are you wearing your underwear on the outside again?
Who cares?
Oh, I forgot she does that.
You're supposed to wear your underwear under your clothing.
It doesn't affect my movement, so what does it matter?
Come to think of it, you're right. I can't refute that.
Oh, for goodness sake, try and think of something.
Oh, look! A bullet! Are bullets edible? I'll know once I give it a try. Guess not. Firepower! Firepower!
No. She fell asleep.
I can't believe. What kind of monster have we created?
Exactly. What are you guys doing? Oh my god. The next day, she's hungover.
My head hurts. My stomach doesn't feel so good either. Commander, I'm sick.
She hasn't sobered up just yet.
Frankly, it's amazing that she's even mobile.
4 Nikkes all prod along without a word. After about an hour,
Rapture detected.
A rather formidable one at that.
Which formation should we use?
I'll go first.
Snow White runs off.
Pray tell, why is she in such a hurry?
We should go too.
Let's.
Don't tell me, bro. Okay.
If you believe in the Creator, you better start praying.
My orders are simple. Kill every last rapture you see.
Oh wow. there's-
7 dwarves, ready. Encounter.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this myself. Might as well. Quit jumping around.
Damn!
There we go. I was wondering if there's gonna be combat in this.
If you believe in the Creator, you better start
There's
praying.
more combat? Oh, everyone take with me.
Thou rushed in most impetuously, but you seem to be having a hard time.
No, I'll show them.
You say that, but it looks to me that you sustained some bodily injuries.
Can't you fix it?
Of course.
Rapunzel, back us up. Snow White, come with me.
Let's go.
Ah! Someone jumped and hit me. We got this. Essentially, it just made them all level 1. Because I know Scarlet's and Snow White's are all level 3s. I think, I can't remember if Rapunzel's 1 or 2. She is support. There's a Are you kidding me? A fucking harvester? Ah. I say this is one of my favorite songs in the game. Ow.
Behold my ultimate blade.
7 doors, fully active. Blast away! Focusing fire. Leave no enemy standing.
We're nearly there.
Time to finish this.
Stay frosty out there.
Of course.
Damn! Ow!
Please
Reload.
Reloading. Here's something that's disappointing. I've been playing Snowbreak, and none of the girls in the game
Behold
shout
my
reloading.
ultimate blade.
7 doors, fully active. Blast away!
There we go.
Clear.
That was quite the challenge. It has been quite some time since we encountered them, and then they came out of nowhere. Do you think there's a reason for that?
I don't know.
The queen's in danger. The Nikkes resume walking, and another hour later, Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel all stop in unison, as if on cue.
This is where you come in, Snow White.
We'll leave it to you.
All right.
Marian, Scarlet, and I are going to head our own way from here.
Thou dost resemble a member of the Walking Dead.
Are you okay with this, Snow White?
I'm fine with it.
Shouldn't we all stick together? When Marian comes to her senses, she's likely to throw a fit.
No. We have things to do. It's not efficient for all of us to move together. We all have our own tasks to take care of at this point. Furthermore, it wouldn't be smart for all of us to know where Marian will be hiding.
You know, this is also reminding me, I want to know where Eleg went, because she also went to the surface, because she kind of banished herself. It also makes me wonder if there's going to be when are they dropping the Eleg Pilgrim, alright?
Yes, it would be dangerous if our brains were scanned.
We all want to see that. We all want to see Eleg.
I have a rough idea of where she'll be going, though. Okay, I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Snow White.
Yeah.
Rapunzel approaches Marian.
See you around, Marian.
My head hurts. Carry me, Commander.
Let's go.
All right.
Scarlet and Rapunzel both head off in opposite directions. Wait a minute, don't I need to rewatch. I can't remember if I run into them again. Snow White gazes at them for a while, then takes Marian's hand, begins to walk. Because that's right, I run into them because Crow betrays me. I'm pretty sure they're in that one. I'll have to rewatch it. Ah, Rapunzel.
Your abs are moving.
Ew, don't say it. That's weird.
Believer, are you awake? Open your eyes.
Not this slut. I hear a familiar voice. Rapunzel.
As expected, the abs don't lie.
No, look at her fucking controlling.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
After 3 hours or so have passed. Yep. There it is. Great. A towering fortress stands before them.
You morons! You said you would be here in a week. It's been 2 whole weeks. I had to throw away all the food I made. I've been keeping watch constantly to see when you were coming. Now you show up all of a sudden without telling me? What do you expect me to do?
Something came up.
Oh, I can imagine. I expect a proper explanation for all of this. Too loud. My head. Who are you to call me loud? I've got a right to be loud when I'm this angry. Is this the child?
Yes.
Come in. Her Highness is waiting.
Wait. My stomach doesn't feel good.
What's wrong with you? What happened on the way here?
A whole lot.
Hurry up and get inside. I don't have much, but I've at least got some basic medicine.
Chime grabs Marian's arm and slings it across her shoulders. As Marian's arm grazes Chime's back, she winces.
Ew.
Oh,
Oh, she vomited.
Ugh. Sorry.
And she vomited on Chime. Well, I don't really care for Chime, so...
Is something wrong?
I've got a killer migraine, that's what.
Are you sure you're not faking? You didn't experience any physical trauma.
Sure, but what about mental trauma? Anyway, I gave her some herbs that are good for hangovers. She's conked out now.
Thank you.
So, tell me how it went.
There were some small issues along the way, but nothing major. Except for one thing. That was rather strange.
What is it?
There hasn't been a single rapture attack.
Isn't that because of Rapunzel's hair?
Rapunzel's hair isn't foolproof. It simply lowers the probability of an encounter. It's been 2 whole weeks, and we haven't encountered a single rapture.
Do you think it's somehow related to that girl?
Maybe. No. Definitely.
Well, they ran into those... Well, I guess the Raptors weren't looking for them. They just ran into them because they were in the way.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind.
What about Crown?
On the way here.
Hello, Snow White. It's been a while. I hope you've been in good health.
Hey, you ingrate! Her Highness is talking to you!
All right.
So the girl is sleeping? It must have been a difficult trip for her. I appreciate you doing this. I sense a vibration.
I mean, I'm hungry, but my stomach doesn't growl that much.
Inbound raptures?
Yes, a large one. Pirate class.
We're amongst friends, Your Highness. Using our secret code names for the raptors might prove to be a slight headache for our new arrival. I believe we can safely refer to them as Tyrant class.
Oh, very well. My apologies.
That's right.
Caution is simply in a queen's nature.
That's right, she's retarded.
At any rate, a Tyrant class rapture is headed our way.
It must have followed us. Let me deal with it. I'll take care of it as I'm leaving.
Let us help you.
No, you take care of Marian. Things might get chaotic when she wakes up. I'll leave her to you.
Do you have any messages for her?
Tell her I'll be back for her. And to take care of herself in the meantime.
All right. Don't worry. We'll take care of her.
I know you will.
Are you leaving straight away?
Yes.
Are you serious? First, you take forever and a day to get here, and then you leave almost immediately? Next time, I'll know better than to prepare anything when you say you'll be coming.
At least prepare me a meal. Take this.
Snow White hands 3 capsules to Crown.
What is this?
If any black light starts emanating from Marian's body, use these. They contain trace amounts of Vaphaus and will put any nanomachines out of commission. It will prevent her from transforming.
Noted.
I'm off.
Be careful.
Ugh, no social skills whatsoever.
Well then, shall we roll out the red carpet for our new citizen?
Yes, Your Highness.
Yeah, great. Well, that's the end of that one. I think we're gonna do more. I kind of enjoy reading these, or, well, I'm not reading them, I'm listening to them. And, you know, since it's, like, really late at night, it's kind of relaxing. Because I only, like, read here and there. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut this off here. Some of the... it'd be easier to edit, and it'll probably be nicer, it'd be shorter, and it'll pick you up, or pick it up in part 3. Well, part 2 of this, part 3 of the side stories. God, I must be really tired.